go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do and where you work?
I'm Tyler White. I work Fulton County ODOT, Highway Technician 3. Yeah.
And can you tell us what recently happened to you? Just kind of take us through it.
Last Monday I was out on a job setting up my signs for the portable signal, and I was out there and dropped my sign stand to set up a roadwork sign. And I turn around and look, and I hear the semi that's not slowing down. And when I looked at him, he definitely was not paying attention, nor was he getting over. So I had to take off running for the corn, and he saw it the last second that the truck and trailer was parked there, ended up whipping it over and caught the signal and blew out the back window of the pickup truck.
So what? So what exactly did he hit? What part of his truck hit our equipment? Can you kind of describe that?
When he whipped it to the left, his mirror swung out and caught the top of the signal. And as he swung out, his trailer shifted and he ripped a pretty big gash in the side of his trailer behind his truck. Ended up locking him up. Was nice enough to come back and make sure everybody was okay, which I was running for my life, so I was okay. But yeah, I mean, he was pretty shook up, and so was I. It could have been a lot worse, but luckily it wasn't. And he ended up, after he got his pop off the floor, realized that it could have been a lot worse. But
yeah. And what did he say to you? Did he apologize? Did he?
Oh yeah, he was very apologetic right in the get-go. He was shaking. I mean, he was shook up, and so was I. But it's, what do you do? He was distracted, and he admitted to it right away. And luckily, he whipped it at the last second.
Can you take us through what was going through your mind? Did you have any what were you thinking, kind of thing?
I guess when I reached the corn, and I turned around and saw the impact and the debris flying and the window being busted out, it was kind of one of those things where, did that just really happen? Like, man, what if he would have went right where I was running instead of left? And yeah, you kind of really think about that pretty heavily.
Yeah. And has anything like this ever happened to you before?
No, not to that extent. You know, the flagging, you have some people that aren't paying attention that'll lock them up and get really close to you where you about have to dive out of the way. But with those signals, it's helped tremendously, not being on the road as much.
So we are approaching National Move Over Day. What is your message to motorists?
I'd say slow down, move over. That's people's lives, people's family members. They go home, they have kids, families, everything. Just slow down. Please move over.
Anything else that I didn't ask you that you want to add? Anything about coworkers or
No, I think that covers it for the most part.